Okay, Aquarius. Remember, this is for sun, moon, and rising. So always make sure to watch your moon and rising signs as well. All right, because sometimes people will say, well, my moon sign really resonated more. I got more out of that, or that fits me more, or the rising. But, the sun is the personality, the rising is how other people see us, and the moon is how we feel on the inside, how we are. So, I don't know, I watch a couple people myself. I have a couple of favorites that I've been watching for a long time. And sometimes if I don't feel like that person's doing my sun sign and it's like, well, sort of, then I'll look at one of the others and it will usually my rising or moon make more sense to me. So, but hopefully this does for you right off of the bat, Aquarius. Okay, so your first card is the Six of Pentacles. All right, I feel that there's a great amount of generosity that you are wanting to extend to other people. And, see how she's sort of bent over and it's the Pentacle card. So it's about loaning money, or it can be, or giving or supporting or charity. But, I also feel like for some of you Aquarians, it's your time. And it's you're wanting to support people not only with financial gains or for out of your own pocketbook, but for some of you, you just want to support them as people, support their role in life, empower them, motivate them. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I was just getting ready to say this, and I looked at the second card. So this which would make perfect sense for what I was getting ready to say, but always make sure that you replenish yourself and your soul, because the 6 is about giving. And when I look at 6 life paths, so that would be an entire birthday, and it added up and deduced to the number 6. Like I say, it was 33, which actually is a master number, or 24 or 42. 6 are very much the givers of the world. And they're like the caretakers that can be, or nurses, or people that just in general like to take care of other people and make sure that everyone's okay and go out of their way for other people, for children, for husbands. So just make sure that you don't get worn out, because, this 4 of Swords comes up right after this, right after the initial card. And the 4 of Swords says, okay, need a little bit of that R&R, needs a little bit of that relaxation, contemplate, meditate, do some activities that feel like they're fun and just, just fun, and not necessarily you have to learn anything to use your mind, because see, he's taking a rest from his swords, and the swords are about our thinking, our analyzing, conceptualizing, and he's taking that rest. So that's what I was getting ready to say about this card, because especially in this particular artwork, you see here's a receiver of her wonderful support and giving, but he has one hand behind his back. So it makes you think he's a little bit sneaky. So again, discern who you're charitable to. Really, that third chakra, inner power, stay centered, stay grounded. Make sure that your health and well-being is replenished. I'm not really seeing any specific physical ailments, although I know that, there's always some going on for you Aquarius, or for anybody, but some of you Aquarians may have some. But I am feeling, for the most part, rest if you need to, take a nap if you need to, like during the weekend or whenever you have time off. During your lunch break, you may want to listen to music or be by yourself, or talk to someone who's just very, easygoing, because I feel like you're going to need that. And so, saying that twice, so you must really need that. Seriously. The third card is the Holy King in this particular deck. It's the same as the Hermit card. And honestly, this card has been coming up, or at least when I deduce all the numbers at the end of the readings, you know how to do that. The 9 has been coming up a lot, but it's coming up right in your spread. So the Hermit card is about introspection because you're wanting personal growth, your personal destiny. See how this guy has his lantern? He's walking out at night. It's inner awareness, paying attention to, again, what your body is telling you, what's right for you, not only your body, but those instinctual gut feelings that we get. Asking yourself questions and paying attention, asking yourself a question and not needing to have the right answer right then. And you may want to ask the universe, or your guides. Ask them, show me a sign if I need to take this next job, or if I need to move to this city, or if I need to go to this event tonight. Your introspection, because you're on a spiritual path here. Wow, and I'm looking at the next card next to it. It's the High Priest. Wow. Okay. So it's so funny how I'm talking about both of these cards. I'm saying words, and it's directly related to the card beside them. So I'm usually, this guy is for introspection. He's for personal growth, and I was getting ready to say spiritual awareness and growth. And the card next to this, of course, is the High Priest, which represents scholarly teachings of spiritual enlightenment. It can mean going back to school. It can mean taking classes, studying, increasing your awareness, your psychic awareness. You may be studying something fun that is about your inner growth. It may be chakras. It may be, I keep hearing the Book of Life. So it's, the Book of Life, but life is open to so many different modalities. And I think that's why it's telling me that, is because there's so many of you out there that this is going to be very specific for. You're each going to be individual and have your own interest. So I feel like you're going to take a different path, new paths. I feel like some of you are going to have fun learning about new activities, new instructional courses. It may be on, Udemy or Teachable, something like that, or going to a class. Let's see how these relate together. Well, they're both this is about meditation. This is about introspection. So this comes up for a lot for you, Aquarius, because there's enlightenment around that. Take some time out. Of course, do your daily stuff. But this time out will enable you to become the, this is the greensmith in this particular deck, which is the Fool in traditional tarot. So who is the Fool? The Fool is, represents normally the child who is walking along with a knapsack on his back, and he's carefree and he's wondrous and he doesn't know where life is going to take him, but he's ready to explore. And I feel like that exploration and adventure is where this can lead to new adventures. You may not have it down pat, which one do I have my finger on? But your exploration of ideas and opportunities that come up you'll feel like, more carefree. Do what's in your heart. Go to the classes that you think, ooh, I really want to know about that. That's exciting. That sounds like fun. That can, maybe I don't know how it's going to make me money, or if it doesn't make me money, but it involves my personal growth. All right. That's awesome. Let's pull some clarification cards for Aquarius. Again, using the same deck. Aquarius, this bottom one wants to come out. Oh, there's celebration. Celebration with friends. Well, it can be family. It can be a graduation. There's high school, college graduations coming up very soon, next month. in May. This could be a party or an event, but I do feel like you're going to be getting together with people. I do feel like it's a socializing event. It also could be very intimate, and intimate with a relationship, yes, but intimate with, just several of you, 2 friends, 2 family members. You may be going on a trip together, but there is cause for celebration and happiness and joy, raising your cups, a party, a get-together. Okay, 2 wanted to come out, so we're going to do that. There's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising person who is in your chart. This person is either encouraging you, or because of this person, you're taking some time out to meditate and reflect. Here's the Oak King, which is the Hanged Man. So this is a major arcana. It's very similar to this 4 of Swords. He's meditating. He is also as well. And this major arcana is saying, we want you to reflect, Aquarius. We want you to reflect on how you can change where you are, because you have so much opportunity for growth that it's not just like, okay, I think I'll do this, I think I'll do that, staying in your head all the time. It's taking that deep breath and taking time out. And this Earth person is generous and supportive and making sure you're taking care of your health. The Wheel of Fortune comes up. It's your time to shine. It is your time. You've seen ups and downs of life, but the wheel says the universe is getting ready for you to make some big splashes, some big to-dos. Okay, so this is the No More Excuses card. This is the same as the Devil card in traditional tarot. See how this guy is setting this trap for this bear, and the bear's right behind him. The bear's like, what are you... I'm right here. So this is being bound to earthly possessions, earthly things, or just saying, no, I can't make a move because, gosh, if I make a move, then, and I don't mean a physical move. Well, it could be a job, a relationship, a residence, or just changing your mind about something that you were involved in. This is no more excuses. If you're in a job where, it pays good, but you're like, oh, I don't know. I'm not really into this anymore. Time to move on, Aquarius. Yeah, because the universe, if you don't follow your true instincts, the universe is going to provide the experiences to do that for you. Okay, that's the Tower card. All right. So the Tower card is not all bad, actually, because it brings new beginnings. I'm just saying, follow your gut instincts, and if you don't, then the universe will take you to a higher place, which brings you an opportunity to make more money, because this is the Ace of Pentacles. And I love that for you guys. This is bringing more money in. This is manifesting from what you're already doing. This is a new idea about a ventureship, a new venture. Let's just say that. Your body also may feel better once you take these time out, and you're not so feeling like you're chained to other people, to other circumstances, to other projects or jobs. Once you become more open, then you can receive. There's also a partnership that's coming up for you. This could be a romantic partnership. It could be. But it could be a partnership as well of a business venture. Whatever it is, it feels really good to you, Aquarius. It feels like, okay, this is going to enable me to, this particular person and their talents and their abilities or their values, if it's a romantic partnership, is good for my soul. This nourishes my soul. This person compliments me, and you compliment them. So the two of you together can spin magic. All right. One more. Well, it's interesting because I thought, well, who knows what'll come up next? Well, the Ten of Wands. Some of you have been working hard. You're ready to get to this goal of enlightenment. This is a standing stone area, and this is where the mystics used to go to arbitrate for decisions and legal decisions, as well as personal. And so this guy's trying to get to more of an enlightened feeling. He's wanting to drop these wands, this heavy burden, and move forward in a lighter way. So, and be the fool. Be open to doing new things. If it's out of your box, hey, so be it. There's some real spiritual enlightenment around that. I'm just saying, it may be the more far out, the better for you. All right, just saying, Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to add these up, and we have 6, 4 is 10, 9 is 19, and 5 is 24, and this is 0, so 24. And I'm going to do it backwards. So 5, 9 is 14, 18, and 6 is 24. And 2 and 4 is 6, and 6 in numerology. I was talking about that a minute ago, right, with the 6 of Pentacles. So 6 is about service. It is about being responsible. It's about harmony as well. So it feels like you're wanting some balance in your life. You need some balance. You need some downtime. Take care of you. Be sure and do that. I'm really getting that introspecting and can kind of create some magic for you. All right. And the 6 in the traditional tarot is the Lover's card. So interestingly enough, Aquarius, where was that card? This isn't the Lover's card. This is the 2 of Cups. But I did say that there could be a romantic liaison or something to that nature a minute ago. The Lover's card is of course, a major arcana card. It's about 2 people that are very committed to each other. Same values, same like-mindedness. They complement each other. So this could be a new relationship that comes up, or this may be a relationship that you've been in. And the universe is wanting you to take note of it and not take for granted what you do have, or what this person is offering you, or the value that you give in a relationship, even if this relationship hasn't come about yet. Take notes of your strengths in a relationship. Okay, that's what it feels like the universe is wanting you to do.